I know
you heard the story about this. They rented my aunt's hard top Cadillac for this video.
What?
Oh yeah.
They rented my aunt video.
Oh wow, that's crazy.
Fly shit. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my auntie Tammy.
Hey man, Easily Offended Podcast. We are now checking in right now.
Yes,
we got a special guest in the building. I got to give him a real intro though. You know what I'm saying? This is episode what we got? 64.
64.
All right, 64. So look, out of Chicago, man, you're gonna run across a lot of people, a lot of MCs, but this man has been putting it down for a long time. He's came out with 4 classic albums in my book. He's coming from the west side of Chicago.
With Saeed?
You know what I'm saying? We got him on the south side out here in Washington Park. We got to introduce my nigga Philmoore Greene, man. What up, man?
What's the word, fellas? We back. It's tradition.
We back. It's your second time around. You know what I'm saying? It almost may be the anniversary.
Almost. If y'all have started this boy motherfucking 4 years ago, 6, 7 years ago, we ought have been for every album.
Right.
Yeah. We'd have definitely been on every album.
Man. Every joint I drop, man, I gotta come pay y'all a visit, man. It's time to talk.
Yes,
Man,
sir.
yes, sir. How's your week been?
Week's been great, man. We've been prepping, getting ready for this release. The grand design, I don't know when it's going to come out. Shit, if it's out already, if it ain't, October 25th, you know what I mean? It's going to be, y'all just heard it.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
man,
we just,
been prepping for this thing to come out, man. Pause. And and we going to go for we gonna make it happen, man.
Yeah. Nah, that shit was, that shit dope.
Hey, man, that shit dope.
Thank you.
The jazz, the instrumentals, the samples,
Yeah.
the storytelling.
That's what I'm talking about, man.
That Vegas shit was crazy.
Thank you.
Yeah, you got in your storytelling bag once again.
I had to, man. It's been a lot of my music. That's why it's the grand design, because that's why we titled it that, because simply we wanted to take it back to the essence.
Okay.
And when we started listening to it, what were we listening to? High Supreme storytellers. Yeah. So I had to give you a range of everything on this album. The grimy, the shit that could play in the clubs. You know what I'm saying? Like we had fun on this one, man. So 94 Master P, that hook.
Right, yeah.
We had fun on this joint.
We definitely gonna get into all of that. You know what I'm saying? We gotta get into all of that.
Yeah, the storytelling shit, man, like 90s, like everybody, man, like the elite MCs all had storytelling capability. You know what I'm saying? Like your Nas, your Jay-Z's, your Biggs.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
and I miss that. I miss that in hip hop nowadays.
You don't get a lot of storytelling.
October 25th. Shit, it's back. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I don't
October
really get
25th.
You don't really get too many MCs that tell a story so vivid where like you can close your eyes and you can see every emotion that's going on and everything that's happening. You can tell what outfit he got on, what kind of car he driving, to the details to the point where you know what he's sipping on. You know what I'm saying? Listen. It's like that craft is like it seems like it's been passed over. Like people just don't take it that seriously anymore. You know,
it was super intentional. That record right there was super intentional. Because you grow up, you want to emulate the greats. Right. The Scarfaces, the Nas. We wanted to emulate those guys. So I was like, man, that's like following your shot in the NBA. That's a lost art, So, I mean, cats still telling stories out there, but I wanted to take it to another level and make it feel like one of those. I was competing with the New York State of Minds, not even New York State of Minds. I was competing with the Undying Loves. You get that inspired that record.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? That inspired that. So, man, I put the sound effects in there. We put them in there. Shout out to Rashid Hadi. We take you from where the plane landing to we're not gonna talk. We're gonna just let them listen. But we land in Vegas.
Now you told a whole fucking epic story. You know what I'm saying? Like
1981. Philmoore Greene goes to Vegas. Philmoore Greene hits the crap table. $250,000 I win. And the high rollers. Me and my guys. I see a shorty. She watching me. I'm winning. We feeling good. 1981. I got my 1981 shit on. Probably some big, thick, them sunglasses they used to wear.
The big gazelles.
Yeah, the big gazelles. Some fur on probably, man.
Some Frank Lucas shit.
I take her back to the hotel. It's 1981. I throw on that Teddy P. Press play, we hit the bed.
Right.
And that's it. Money over Vegas. Go listen to that right now. I'm gonna
yeah.
chop this up and I'm gonna use this as a drop.
Oh
Hey,
yeah,
man.
absolutely.
Yeah. Money over Vegas, man. Storytelling.
So like before we get into the interview, because we got a lot to talk about. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
First, how was your week? You know what I'm saying?
Hey man, my week was good. You know what I'm saying? Grinding, busy as fuck. You know,
Right.
But overall, man, week was great.
You kind of hibernated a little bit from not being outside. You just like, I'm gonna just chill out.
I mean, the summer's over.
Summer's over.
You know what I'm saying? Sure. That fall chill is in the air. So,
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That fall chills it's like right when fall hits, it's like cuffing season and breakup season.
Oh man.
You know what I'm saying? Because niggas is like letting everything go and then like going into like, all right.
Oh no, the cuffing season draft is approaching.
Yeah, it's here.
Right now, niggas that they got the scouting combines going on right now.
Yeah, they scanning them. They hitting them pages.
Right.
They scanning the land.
They see who texts fastest.
Exactly.
Because if you don't text fast, we not hitting you back.
It's the season, man. You gotta love the fall. I love the fall. I'm a summer baby.
Yeah.
But I love the fall. It's when you can sit down, chill. You don't gotta worry. Natural air. You know what I'm saying? It's good, man. I love the fall.
And most importantly, this is that time where like you ain't necessarily got to cut the heat on.
Exactly.
But you don't need the AC either.
Exactly.
So you ain't paying ComEd or people's gas a whole lot of money.
You just crack the window.
Yeah. Just let the window open, let that fresh air in. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Stew you some oxtails or some cornbread.
Chili.
Nigga, I just made I just made my first pot of chili just the other day.
You got to. This is the fall.
Yeah, my lady, she made vegetable soup. I was like, damn, already. She's like, yeah, it's that time.
Yeah.
Soup weather.
Yeah, soup,
sweater weather.
Yeah.
Sweater weather.
Fall, man. Fall.
Sweater weather. Sweater weather.
You stupid.
But no, man, like I've been chilling, man. You know what I'm saying? I went to a couple of shows. Shout out to my nigga Mitch. You know what I'm saying? We went to that Premo Wright shit.
Yeah.
How was that?
You know what? So my homeboy said, shout out to my nigga said, man, he put me on the Premo Rice when we was in Seattle. Like he always played it, but in Seattle, whoever rents the car, they got control of the radio.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? He driving, so that's all he's playing. So I was like, man, who the fuck is this dude?
Yeah.
And then I was like, okay. Now he been put rail on.
Yeah. I've been listening to Premo for a minute. Yeah.
I was like, and this was his first show in Chicago, so it was a good turnout. It was just amazing to see. It was a lot of women in the building.
Yeah. He talked
a lot of women.
Yeah, because he on that pimp shit. That's
he on that pimp shit.
Yeah, and my homeboy Mitch, he was just looking like, he was like, yeah, look at his demographic. Like he on some app.
Listen, man.
These promoters and these record execs, they got an app where they can just look and see the demographic, where it's streaming from, ladies, men, the age
what
group.
What type of women were in there? I never seen one of his concerts, I know I rock with him, but what type of women was in the spot? Like that's gonna tell me a lot of his.
Right.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
You know what kind of women? It was
the neo soul, or was it?
No. It was plastic cup double Remy women. Newports, Black and Mild.
So the hood ratchet, pretty,
yeah.
The pretty hood rats in the building.
He gonna have his career is in good.
Oh yeah, because they loyal.
If they in Chicago, and they coming out,
they was loyal.
And it was like a Tuesday night. You know what I'm saying?
If he packed the promontory on a Tuesday night with chicks from the hood that drink Remy, he is in good, man. Listen.
Plastic cup. I remember went to the bar. The dude was like, shout out to my nigga Tweet. He the bartender. He like, we're out of Remy. We out of Remy.
Wow.
He kept telling like we don't have it.
Shout out to Premo Rice, man.
He said we don't really sell it like that. Like, but we're out. The bottles we have, we're gone. It's over.
Damn. Shout out to Premo Rice.
Yeah.
I never met him, but
But
he if you can come to Chicago and do that mean a lot.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah, I missed that shit, man.
Yeah, it was a good show, but we went to the Anderson Paak show.
Anderson Paak, yeah.
I missed that. Man.
Yeah, it's always a good show. Anderson Paak always.
Chop Shop, right?
Nah. No, so he DJ'd there, but he actually performed in Northerly Island.
So he came and made his runs because he was over at DJ Lee Farmer.
Yeah,
right. Yeah.
Too.
Yeah. He had a few spots while he was here.
He had the night before he did a vinyl DJ set. Then he had the concert, and then after the party, he had another DJ set. But man, bro, it was just one thing I noticed. Like I'm going to a concert tomorrow too, but one thing I noticed about Anderson, like the skill level of playing drums and singing.
Yeah.
And it's no vocals.
Yeah.
Oh, he doing all that shit.
He's doing all of that.
He a beast.
No, he's supremely talented.
Yeah.
Man. That's just one of the motherfuckers. Like, he just truly, man, God gifted. Now, obviously, he done honed his craft.
For sure, man.
You know what I'm saying? But like,
go ahead. My bad.
No, I was just saying, man. Like, but some people are really just like touched.
Yeah.
By God on some talent type shit. Like
that ain't easy.
Nah. And he makes it look easy. He makes it look effortless.
He makes effortless, bro.
Yeah. I mean, and that's why he is where he is today.
Yeah,
you know
absolutely.
what I mean? Because it's not too many people like him.
Yeah, no.
You know what I'm saying? That's just like that. Like Stevie and Ray Charles blind and playing the piano.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's 69. It's 88 keys.
Yeah. Right.
And you gotta know where to stretch your fingers to project the sound without looking.
Yeah.
They so close together.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
It was one part in the joint, you know what I'm saying? He left off the stage and he let Free Nationals rock. And they did a remix of Sade.
Sade, yeah.
And dude had the straw thing in his mouth.
The vocoder. The Roger Troutman.
The Roger Troutman. Bro,
Yeah.
the way he did that joint, bro, I wish I would have recorded that whole joint.
So they put on a good show.
Oh yeah.
It was
because I've gone to just a Free National show.
And they get busy.
Oh yeah. They get down. You know what I'm saying?
I got to get on my concert game.
Oh, yeah.
More.
Yeah, tomorrow I'm going to see Maxwell in October, London. You know what
Where
I'm
they
saying?
going to be?
United Center.
How many shows they got here?
They got one.
Oh.
And then I think, they got one in Justin Timberlake is at the end of the month.
Okay.
But I'm a huge Maxwell fan. The last time I saw Maxwell was when he came out with the Now album. So that was a minute ago. That was
a long time ago.
Long time ago. But I really want to go because I'm a fan of October, London.
Yeah,
he's the artist off Death Row.
He tricked the shit out of me, though. I thought he was Marvin like a motherfucker. But he sounds great.
So it's crazy because I didn't really fuck with it because of that. Because I felt like it was gimmicky.
Yeah.
But I just saw he was on the Breakfast Club.
Yeah.
And he explained how it happened.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he was just fucking around. And Snoop heard that shit like, no, we got to put this out.
You get the fuck out of here. So he don't really sing like that.
Nah. He said like how he does his music is just like he does his music in batches. So like he'll be in the studio and like in one day he'll record like 6-7 songs.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's how he like to record in batches. So he go off a vibe. So he just like he would say he was listening to Marvin and he started recording some shit and the shit came out that way and he did the whole project like that. But he said he was just fucking around and Snoop heard that shit.
And told him this how you gotta be.
It's not but it's really just that project.
Oh,
so
okay.
So that's not his whole steep. That's what I thought.
Yeah, I did
know
too.
What I'm saying?
I did too.
I thought like, okay, so you just gonna come out like you gonna
like
be a Marvin clone, you know what I'm saying? But that's not his whole demo. It's just that project.
Man, he rolled the dice on that.
Yeah.
He wrote make you or break you.
He said it. He was like, I didn't want to come out with it.
Yeah.
He like I was just gonna name it Rebirth.
Yeah, because man, listen, you do shit like that. It's like when actors typecast themselves.
Right,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or they wouldn't have fucked with it at all.
Right.
Get it out of here.
Because it's because you feel like can feel like some people can feel like it's disrespectful. You know
exactly.
So like, but his family like they kind of had because I think like you said Marvin Gaye's sister kind of spoke out when they first dropped, but they was able to like come together and squash it whatever.
Yeah.
So they got full support now. You know what I'm saying?
Give us some points.
Yeah.
Pay a little bit off of this.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's only the player shit to do. Whatever it is, I know they work somehow.
But he follows that Frank, if you ever see him perform, he has that Frank Sinatra type of style.
Okay.
Like he come out suited with a cognac and a cigar.
Uh-huh.
He walks very slowly to the microphone and he just like, let's go. And then the band kick in and he just goes. I saw him in concert when he was at Wintrust and a lot of people was like, who the fuck is this dude?
So he studied the 80s.
Yeah.
Studied the 80s.
And by the time he ended his show, the nigga had a standing ovation at Wintrust. He had like 3,000-4,000 people like standing up like, yo, clapping like, because they didn't know who he was. Cause he was part of one of those like, you know, them R&B shows that have like Silk, 112.
Yeah. He the opener.
Like he the opener. Like he coming out, motherfuckers still trying to get their snacks and shit.
Yeah.
Niggas was like, Let me sit down for a second.
Yeah.
Like, what
I mean, that lets you know
about?
when it's meant to be. That lets you know when it's meant to be.
Yeah.
See, I was at a festival. I was at the Thought Festival, the Happiness of Pursuit Festival.
Okay.
Shout out to my homie 60 East. He run that. They just had there another one, I think the 6th one, out in Ontario, Canada.
Yeah.
Okay.
My first one, I was out there, man. We were recruiting cats. Man, this time come by the stage over here, 5, whatever time it was, 5:10. Man, come by stage, whatever the name of the stage was. Got there. They was, man, I saw motherfuckers coming out the inside part of the bar, like stopping what they were. You'll think a motherfucker was doing one of them. What's the challenge motherfuckers used to do? The mime challenge.
Yeah. The motherfucking
mannequin challenge.
The mannequin challenge, right?
And they were just watching, and Hadi and I after the show, we were just looking like, man, yeah, we got their ass. You know,
it's a true talent. I mean,
yeah. That's a great feeling when people do that.
Yeah,
you come out there without the attention. And at the end of the show, you got the whole fucking room.
Yeah. You did Eddie Kane on it. They go from booing.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Classic shit.
Right.
Yeah, man, that shit. I mean, but the week has been cool, man. I'm just getting ready for the birthday coming around, end of the year coming around.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's time to get on the grind, hibernate. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
I need to
sir.
stack this paper. I'm trying to get me a new car next year.
You are going to get a new car.
I am.
Not trying.
Man, look, I say it every day.
Not trying.
And I see them all the time. Cause the car, I see it like, that's gonna be it.
That shit.
I want a dark blue.
What you trying to get?
I'm simple, man. I just want a 2020 Honda Accord.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Give me dark navy. Give some dark tints in there, tan leather.
Chill.
I'm cool, bro.
I don't gotta have nothing fancy.
Yeah, I'm not one of those. Now, if I won the lottery, I'm not into foreign cars like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like the Benz and shit like that.
Yeah.
They cool, but I would probably get like a 72 Ford Bronco.
Muscle car.
You know what I'm saying? The top off, get it like a mint green.
Shit that'll rip a bus in half.
Right. The old steel car. Yeah.
Bumper,
and
80 pounds.
Right.
Her favorite car is Calamino.
El Camino.
El Camino. That's what she wants.
So. Yeah, El Camino's is fine.
Yeah. I saw motherfucker.
Two-door with the little.
Back in the hood growing up, motherfucker had a pool in the back of that bitch.
That's some West Side
That's
shit.
some West Side shit.
Just riding around.
That's some shit you see at the circle, nigga.
El Camino.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I think we talked about that last time. Y'all niggas is known for those conversion vans, my nigga. Y'all,
that's what we just did at the Grand Design Experience.
Okay.
Packed out the conversion van.
Yeah.
14 people got to hit an album for the first time as we rode around the city. The Grand Design Experience.
Y'all had the hardwood floors on that board too?
No. It was luxury. Shout out to Black Elegant Transportation, man. It's my bro, big guy.
Man, that's what's up, man. Yeah, but I just been chilling, man, listening to music and, staying out the way, trying to stay away from this Diddy shit because this shit's just getting out of hand.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Jaguar Wright is going on CNN,
hey, bro.
all types of crazy shit.
That's so.
I hate it.
That's so wild.
I hate it.
I hate what this, like, the internet media, podcasting in general has kind of become like this. It's like everybody. It's like a big. Everybody kind of want to gossip and like tell stories. Like I love when you get like behind the scenes stories.
Yeah.
Or like shit's like funny stories, shit that you don't want to hear. But when you get to talk about other people, like personal business, spreading rumors and all this other shit, like talking crazy about other people. That's and Jaguar Wright. It's just like, and you can. It's been documented, Joe, that she ain't all that. And been that way for a long time. So you got people that just like steadily putting her on because motherfuckers you gonna get clicks and views like that.
I just want to know what happened.
It's a whole truth teller movement. Like,
because with her, bro, I remember a long time ago I was at Navy Pier and she did a performance when she first came out.
Oh, that first album,
she got vocals.
Oh my god,
vocals was crazy.
Oh, she got vocals.
Crazy,
insanely talented.
She Philly. That's Jill Scott.
She from Philly.
And I was just like,
each other.
And I remember I brought the album, I was a Jaguar Wright fan. Mm-hmm. She was on the Roots joint.
Yeah.
I was super happy to hear her Hardest City. That's probably one of the best performances I've ever seen Jay do. That Hardest City, that Unplugged, she was
going
ham.
And that's when basically she was like on the scene because nobody knew about Jaguar Wright before.
Nobody.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
and I think that was her moment.
Yeah, I remember not knowing who this lady was.
Yeah.
Two things that stood out. Who is she? And that shirt.
The shirt, the Che Guevara. Yeah.
There was the two things that stood out about that.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I don't know what's going on. I'll be watching it. I keep up with it, though. I don't even know, man.
It's just too much.
It's too much.
Yeah,
It's
man.
too much. This is too much to discuss about. You know what I'm saying? We've talked about it a couple of times. I don't even want to harp on it.
I don't need because I don't want to come back.
Because we don't even know. We don't even know. Like, you know what I'm saying? A lot of times, people was like the last interview we had with Michi. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Make sure y'all check that episode out, coming out soon. Michi was like, yo, like he was just really on the defense of, like, how do we know what's going to happen? Because we don't know all the details.
We don't.
You know what I'm saying? We don't know all the details. We don't know how this is moving. How's it going to go? I definitely know he's definitely going to jail. I think he's going to serve some time.
Well, he's in jail now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But motherfucker, you don't know. You know what I'm saying? You can't say for sure. It's not looking good.
We just going to watch.
You just got to wait and see. You know
but you know, like, you mad at me or not, don't be easily offended. I'm still playing Diddy. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
It's just too much discography for me to just let loose.
I mean, it's the music, man. I mean, your preference, that's your preference.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? See, people, that's the crazy part about today. You know, people will try to knock somebody for their preference.
Right.
You got people going to war over something or something someone worships. You know what I mean? Like, you got these spiritual wars. It's a war everywhere outside.
It's so much conflict everywhere.
Yeah, but this is your preference. Like, how can I be mad at you for your preference?
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
If I want to wear blue socks today, I can wear blue socks. But, you know, the music is the universal language. You know, it's your preference, bro. Like, I don't understand why. But who am I? You know what I'm saying? Like,
I mean, you know, you're just a dope-ass MC from the West Side,
man. Thank you, bro. Thank you.
You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. That's all it is.
Thank you.
What's up, before we get into this deeper in your music and everything like that with the new project coming out, what was the thing about the Jets?
Oh, man.
Like, the coach, the head coach, he got escorted out by security
Today?
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. He got.
This shit happened today. So I'm a Jets fan.
Oh,
I've been.
That's what, you know. That's why
I'm like, Jets out of the blue.
I had to ask him, like, what happened to your man? Since I fucked with dude.
Yeah, man. Robert Saleh, man. He got fired today.
Right.
Out of the blue. 5th week of the season. And it's not even like they like 0-5. Like they 2-3.
2-3, right?
But they just lost a game in London that they probably could have won, but they also lost to a really good team. But outside of they said he was, and I thought maybe this is like, you know, because people, and nowadays you can't really believe shit.
Yeah.
But it was corroborated by a few different sources that they said they had security escort him out the building. And, like, certain shit, man, it just seemed like, man, that shit might have gone a little bit too far.
Yeah.
Now, I mean, now he ain't no small guy. I don't know if he got a little brolic or whatever. To my understanding, it was blindsided because nobody expected, you know what I'm saying, shit like that to happen. But this is the type of shit that happens to the Jets.
Man.
He was probably at one of the Diddy parties, and they was like, you know what? We found this tape.
Nah.
We gotta go.
He was easily offended.
Right.
And I know there's like people so there's a lot of speculation. You know, obviously Aaron Rodgers is there, so
that's what I'm saying. That's why I was about to go there.
Everybody is saying that like him and Aaron didn't get along, so that's why he got fired.
It was either him or Aaron, man.
Yeah, basically, you know what I'm saying. Or like Robert Saleh wanted to get rid of the offensive coordinator Nathaniel Hackett, and Nathaniel Hackett is Aaron Rodgers' boy. So it was just like, you can't get rid of him, so we got to get rid of the coach. It's a whole lot. Even people are going as far as to say, because speaking of all the conflicts going on, You know, Robert Saleh is Muslim. He's Lebanese. So and when he was over at the game, he had a Lebanese flag on his hoodie.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So people now obviously that's all speculation.
Right.
I could definitely none of that has been corroborated, but that's just a lot of shit that people are talking. But either way, it's a super bad look, and it's like I guess they feel like just get rid of him now. Now I'm not even gonna sit here and say that he was like the greatest coach. I think he probably has some work to do, some growing to do. You know what I'm saying?
It shows the team.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? How they
but
performing.
he got him to the playoffs a couple times, right?
Absolutely not.
No. When the last time the Jets? When have you seen the Jets in the playoffs?
And you know what, bro?
No, my bad, bro. I don't want to. How are you a Jets fan though?
You know what, man? Is I've been a Jets fan since I was a kid. I really don't. There's no like real deep story behind it. It's
Who was on the Jets?
So I became a fan during the Bill Parcells era. This was like in the late 90s.
Yeah.
They were really good. You know what I'm saying? You had fucking Keyshawn Johnson, Curtis Martin, Vinny Testaverde, Wayne Corbett. You know what I'm saying? You had people like the Jets have had really great players. You had people like John Abraham.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then you got the Rex Ryan era where you had Darrell Revis.
You
know what I'm saying? You had
Revis Island.
Yeah, Revis Island. You had Bart Scott with the can't wait. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I mean? Like so they've had a lot of great players over the years, and it would always be okay. We have like a few good years. Something happened with the light. G. We might have a few good years, but it would be like it will never like hold up all to like it's just always something. And
what's your take on Mark Sanchez?
You know what, man?
The butt fumble. That was crazy. That was silly as hell.
And it's crazy because like that's some shit that. So he was set up. He was put in a bad situation, right? Now I don't think. So I don't know if you remember. I don't know how much you follow, but when Mark Sanchez went to USC.
Yeah.
Pete Carroll was still at USC.
Right.
So Mark Sanchez was right after Matt Leinart.
Okay.
So that right after the national titles or whatever. So he came in and he balled out, but he was only there for a year. So when he declared for the draft, Pete Carroll was kind of pissed. He was basically like, "You're not ready." You know what I'm saying? And the shit came out in the media. It was a whole thing. You know what I'm saying? So with Mark Sanchez, he came out, and the thing is, those years we were actually good. We went to the AFC Championship game back to back. Couldn't get it done. Couldn't get to the Super Bowl. But he led them to 2 straight AFC Championship games, and the last AFC Championship game we lost to Pittsburgh, and he actually balled out.
Right.
But then it was like to kind of be a circus. Then they brought Tim Tebow in.
And
then you know what I'm saying.
Tebow.
And then it was like, and then once that butt fumble happened, bro, it was just like, bro, you can't.
It's over with.
That's like one of them things that like they're gonna be playing forever. He'll never live it down. I actually feel bad for him, you know what I'm saying? But then at the same time, fumble. Like how you
run into your
how you run into your
teammate.
own nigga and fumble the ball.
Wait, this was last Sunday?
Hell no. This is the butt. This is. You've seen it before. Yeah, this is
probably,
yeah, because Mark Sanchez is long retired. He's
an analyst now.
Yeah, he on Fox. Wow. Yeah, he be calling the games and shit.
Yeah. Damn.
But yeah, man, this is like the Jets, man. There's always something.
Always.
And just when you think maybe this is the year, it's not the fucking year. And
God damn it. Shout out to the Bears.
Shout out to the Bears.
Shout out to the Bears.
We're
3-2.
I'll take it.
Yeah.
I like where we are.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
I rocked with Justin Fields.
Right. Yeah. Wish him well.
Wish him well.
Yeah.
He was he was cool.
Yeah.
But I think we missed our beat 3 times.
We did.
I think we got one of this new evolution of players coming in.
Yeah.
I think we got one.
Yeah.
I think he's gonna be nice.
I think he looked better every week.
Every week.
We were just talking about this.
Every week.
Every week he looked better. You know what I'm saying? And it's like you can see it because even with Justin Fields now, he's been doing better in Pittsburgh, but in a very limited offense.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And you can see with like Caleb Williams, like you can see like the processing.
He's getting it.
Yeah, and with Justin, you just never really saw that. And he's still some of the same shit that was about it. He's still like on because they played on Sunday night. Mm-hmm. This motherfucker got 5 fumbles in 5 games. He's still turning the ball over. He's still fumbling. He's still missing open receivers. You know what I'm saying? It's just, but he's doing better. Hope he continues to grow.
This guy right here.
Yeah, I think he's a little different.
Caleb Williams, man, listen. You know, it's not easy to go for 300 yards in the NFL.
Hell no.
For 2 days. Two
games with 2 touchdowns. With us, and our offensive line really ain't that good.
It's not that great.
So if you get this man a line,
man,
listen, bro.
You get him that Tom Brady line?
You get him that Tom Brady line where everybody get rollies at the end. Put us in that conversation.
Right. So and it's crazy because like to see how like Bears fans were losing their shit the first 2 weeks.
Come on, man. You can't do that.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like this dude, and you ready to call him a bust. You know what I'm saying, motherfucker? It's just like, bro, like this nigga just. So it also doesn't help that Jaden Daniels is balling out. But Jaden Daniels was in college longer.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. He got, I mean, and the motherfucker cold.
That motherfucker cold.
Hey, I low key,
is that the dude from LSU?
Yeah, from LSU that went to Washington.
That motherfucker threw the ball. I was watching the highlight one night. I thought something was wrong with the TV. He threw the fucking ball. It was going so fast, and I couldn't even see it on the camera.
Yo.
Like it. You couldn't see that shit.
I was watching that game when they played Cincinnati on Monday night.
Yeah.
And he threw that fucking bomb at the end of the game. For like, I'm talking about the nigga got blitz, clean this nigga, Joe, and he let that shit go. It was like he couldn't have handed the ball to him better, man. Like, and low key,
accurate.
I fuck with Caleb Williams. I'm glad we got him, but I wanted Jaden Daniels. You know what I'm saying? But
he's clearly a killer.
Oh my God! Yeah,
he's clearly little skinny man. He a cannon. Everything accurate. And
I'm watching the new
throw
shit
that motherfucker high.
I'm watching this shit on LSU on Prime. Shaquille O'Neal got a series out, and he's talking about the LSU players that starting to get money.
Yeah.
Before they went pro.
Like, the
they opened up the laws. So it's a very good documentary about it, and I was watching like, damn, who the fuck is this dude?
Oh yeah, no,
dude, cold.
Jaden Daniels,
and only helped him in college. He had one of the best wide receivers in college on his team.
Malik Neighbors.
He was a leading wide. He was doing something. He was breaking some type of record before he got injured.
Oh yeah,
something,
like he
something,
was,
bro.
Like receiving yards.
Yeah. He gonna be nice too. So
they keep going out.
It was killing.
He was gonna affect it.
Probably, but I guess we just gonna have to roll with it.
We rocking, man. It don't matter.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
They know who we are.
Right. They can see us.
They know we pretty, man.
We got some lights. Nah, but you know what? On the side, the same thing with the football. They have another documentary, Black Quarterbacks.
Black Quarterbacks.
It's like a whole documentary of black quarterbacks in the NFL.
What network?
It's on Prime.
Cool.
But it's a whole. It's guess who's the main mediator?
Who?
Michael Vick.
Nice.
Okay.
Nice.
So he's talking to like quarterback. He's talking to the Doug Williams.
Yeah.
He's talking to like, you know what I'm saying? What was the black coach from Indianapolis Colts?
Tony Dungy.
Tony Dungy.
Yeah.
I didn't know he was a quarterback.
I didn't either.
He was a quarterback in college.
He was and
because they didn't allow at that time NFL wasn't.
No, they didn't. So back then you played black quarterbacks. When you came to the league, they was always trying to make you convert to another position. I don't know if y'all remember Charlie Ward used to play for the Knicks.
Oh, he interviewed him.
So Charlie Ward won the Heisman at Florida State playing quarterback. You know what I'm saying? And it was like, and everybody was trying to get him to convert to like corner or wide receiver or some shit.
That's why he went to go hoop.
So he was like, "Fuck that, I'm gonna go to the NBA."
That's
you know what
crazy.
Yeah.
Bro, the documentary was so dope because they show all the black quarterbacks, like from back in the day, that was like killing mogs, like killing them, and the NFL was like, "Nah, we ain't finna have no black dude lead no team."
That's crazy.
Like,
I forgot all about Charlie Ward.
Yeah. Charlie Ward was a beast.
Charlie Ward was the main reason why I became a Florida State fan.
He probably should have went to the league though. I'm sure he'd have had a better the NFL.
Yeah.
I mean, he made it.
Yeah, and he had a long career in the NBA. Now he wasn't no star in the NBA.
Definitely not.
Yeah, no. In football, like this nigga was killing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But it was different back then. I forgot all about that motherfucker. They need to put him in the talks of like Deion Sanders or somebody.
I'm telling you, the whole documentary is crazy. I'm only in like the third episode. It's like maybe like 4 or 5 in it, but it's like Michael Vick. He goes through all the quarterbacks that was passed over to make them wide receivers. One quarterback, he went to wide receiver and had the number 1 rushing yard, passing yards or whatever. He was killing their ass. He's like, oh, okay, y'all don't want me as a running.
No, it's a lot of cats in the league that can play quarterback.
Yeah.
Multiple spots on the field.
So somebody like 20, 30 years ago, Lamar Jackson, they'd never let him play quarterback.
Never.
You know what I'm saying? They would have put him in wide receiver or something. You know what I'm saying? Like they would have done something else.
He's 6'5".
Yeah. But like this motherfucker, like, but him just being fast. And the thing about it is, and like, I'm gonna make this last point before we move on. You know what I'm saying? But like, people want to talk about, because people always want to talk shit about athletes, right? You know what I'm saying? What they could do and all this other shit. So you gotta think about, so somebody like Lamar Jackson, right? Mm-hmm. So a lot of times, man, in like high school and even in college, like, but definitely in high school, Pop Warner and all this shit, whoever the best athlete is, they're going to put them in quarterback, right? Because they always going to have the ball in their hand. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So anything, you know what I'm saying, like play breakdown, nigga, take off. You faster than everybody, you juke motherfuckers, all this other shit. But then once you move up in levels, then the athletes are getting more, this shit, people getting closer to you.
Yeah.
But then you got motherfuckers like Lamar Jackson. So you got to think about, all right, it's over 100-some Division I universities. Motherfuckers play college football, right?
Right.
And all of these teams got hundreds of players on scholarship. Right. So these are, and all of these motherfuckers is basically like, so wherever they was playing at in high school, they was the man. Like they was Mr. Illinois in football and all this other shit. But then you go to here and it's just like, well, you got Mr. Alabama, you got Mr. Florida,
everybody.
You got all these niggas was the man. Yeah. Right? So then you got these niggas, and then you got niggas that go to the league, right?
Yeah.
So the niggas that go to the league, they was the man where they was in college.
Right.
But now everybody's the man in the league, right? So now you just amongst everybody just like you. So then you got motherfuckers like Lamar Jackson that's still the best athlete on the field at the highest level you can fucking go to.
That's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, and
what team he play for?
The Ravens.
The Ravens.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And
that's true shit, though.
Yeah, so just think about that shit when you sitting there talking crazy about the motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you ain't did shit since high school. You know what I mean?
That's
like,
true.
like you can't. It's like it's hard to fathom like the amount, not only just the talent, but the amount of work that they got to go through, just to get there.
Just to get
you know what I'm saying? Just to get there.
You got to have some sort of intelligence to be on an NFL team where people really don't know.
Bro, and you see the motherfucking playbooks?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Like this.
Yeah, man. And like Joe, like them play calls, like the shit you got to memorize,
You got to memorize all that.
You can't be no dummy doing that shit.
That's what made Brady the greatest.
Yeah.
To me. He's the greatest ever.
Yeah.
He learned the playbooks. Not only did he learn the offensive playbooks, but Brady was out there. Brady, Peyton Manning.
Yeah.
They were out. They were nerds. They were out there reading the defense, too. Like, they can, the formations, they know who coming from where, and they hit that audible.
Yeah.
And that's what made them great.
They know what you going to do before you do it.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And they baiting you because they know I'm going to do this and he going to see this and he going to think I'm about to do this.
Exactly.
They 2-3 steps ahead of every fucking body.
Everything.
And one thing I liked about Tom Brady was that when he got interviewed, he never said, well, this was what I did. Like, you know what I'm saying? He like, we as a team.
Yeah.
He always said we.
Listen.
No, we did this. We did that. He was just like, no, we're a team, bro.
Brady gave us some of the best Super Bowls we will ever witness in our lives.
Gee, that Atlanta Falcons.
28-3.
28-3, bro.
Going into the fourth.
My pops was in the hospital, right? We was at Christ Hospital over on 95th past Cicero, bro.
Right.
Me, my brother, and my mama, we all came up there. You know what I'm saying? It was Super Bowl.
Watch the Super Bowl.
So we came up there to watch the Super Bowl at the hospital with my pops. And little TVs be in the hospital.
Yeah.
We watching that shit. And, me being a Jets fan, the Patriots in the same division.
Exactly.
So I'm loving this shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking cash shit on the internet. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, this nigga Brady finally finna lose. This nigga Brady getting embarrassed.
Man,
and then them niggas came back, Joe. I mean, but it's like, you can't. It got to the point with me, like, where I hated Brady, but it was almost like the same way, niggas used to hate Kobe.
Yeah.
But then it just got to the point like, bro, you can't hate this nigga, man. Like, he's too
hate
good.
him. You can't.
You know what I'm saying? And you got to admire a motherfucker that you can't kill this man, Joe.
Can't.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and no matter what you do to him, like, most motherfuckers, when they down, I'm talking about halfway through the third quarter, you down 28-3. You know what I'm saying? Most motherfuckers be like, yeah,
shit up.
It's over. You put the subs in.
My
you know
man
what I'm saying?
came back in the fourth quarter down 28-3.
Killed their ass.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Took the air out the building.
Took niggas' whole souls. Bro. This nigga Matt Ryan was never the same.
28-3, bro.
Yeah, man. Nah. So I got, especially, when you compete in any sort of athletic, you know what I'm saying? Like anything, any sport, like, you just respect how much work goes into it.
Yeah.
And that's why I don't like, I can critique and talk about, but I'm never gonna sit here and act like talk about what I could do or what motherfuckers should do. Because nigga, you imagine you going back there, you got niggas that's 6'5", 300 pounds that can run just as fast as you.
Just as fast as you.
And that's the thing that Caleb Williams is finding out. He doing all this shit, like he trying to spin and all this. That shit you was doing in college, like, nah,
it ain't
nigga.
Gonna happen.
In the NFL, everybody cold. Everybody fast. Even the big niggas.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You can't outrun.
Down.
Yeah, real quick.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, bro, you can't.
But he picking that shit up fast, bro. So at the end of the day, he's in what week is it?
This is we going into week 6.
He's about to play a 6th game, and
they in London. They should definitely when they playing the Jaguars.
So
the Jaguars
8:30, it's like 8 a.m. game,
8:30 a.m. Yeah,
I'll be up.
Oh yeah,
watching it.
Yeah. I was
6th game.
I was up last week watching the fucking Jets.
6th
game.
game.
I might have to go to a brunch place and watch that.
Listen, he in his 6th game, and he's on pace to throw up for 4,000 yards. Bears never had a quarterback to throw for 4,000 yards.
And we're one of the oldest franchises in the history of the Bears predate the NFL
exactly
as currently constituted.
And this is minus game 1.
Right.
Minus game 1. Wow, this is our guy. This is our guy.
Right. He didn't throw for 100 yards game 1. You know what I'm saying?
He's
steadily going up. Like, yeah, man. You know what I mean?
Every season, bro.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
Every game.
Bear down. And stop talking about this nigga. If the nigga want to paint his fucking fingernails, if the nigga, you know what I'm saying?
Listen.
Who gives a fuck?
Hey, look.
Who cares?
Right.
Who cares? Look,
Who cares?
I was at shout out to Elridge. I was at the Delta last Sunday. Now he wears painted nails, but I tell you that nigga know how to market the fuck out of the Delta. Cause on Sunday, my nigga, it was going down.
I think I went there last year for my birthday.
No,
for brunch.
Yeah.
Closed on Sundays is a different monster.
I don't know. I don't know what it was.
Just go there at 8 p.m. Get you some catfish, get you some wings, and just chill.
8 p.m.
Yeah. The fish is fire. I've had the fish.
I don't know what I had, bro. It was brunch.
Yeah.
It was brunch.
Oh yeah, no.
I was going off the mimosas, man. Like it was.
Bro. You gonna be in there. You gonna see some of the finest things, and you, man. Look, shout out to Elridge, man, Delta, man. Let me give a shout out to his new restaurant, the Pink Polo in Chicago, the grand opening. Shout out to him for that. I'm definitely gonna come check that out real soon, man. But when we talk about. We just talked about sports, right? And you made a great point where, like, people always talking shit. I love music. And at one point in time in music, I thought I could rap. And I found out very quickly.
This nigga was trash.
This is not for you. And I leave it up to MCs like you to restore the faith in lyrics, storytelling, and the beats that you pick. Your last 5, I think is it 5? I want to say
5th. Yeah, it's the 5th.
5th album. It's just immaculate to me.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying? I've been a fan from way back. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you.
And to see you at this point now,
and he's not lying though, because he's the one. I remember him talking about you. Like earlier, years ago, like when you first dropped, he was like, man, this nigga named Philmoore Greene, you know what I'm saying? And then one day he played that shit. Like, oh, okay, this nigga's this nigga actually is nice. You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
It's just some artists you just draw to. You know what I'm saying? And your music speaks. Like the first album, the Reaganomics joint.
Yeah.
And the whole album, how it played through, like the dude meeting the girl that goes to nursing school. You know what I'm saying? And then her I think it was her brother got shot. It was just the storytelling.
Yeah.
Storytelling. Like, how do you feel at this moment, man? Like, this is the fifth album you come off. You went overseas, over the world, across the world. How you feeling right now?
I'm grateful. I'm very grateful. And, you know, we're going to be honest. You know, I wouldn't come talk if I wasn't going to be honest. But I'm grateful, and I'm still trying to find, like, balance. You know what I mean? Because it's new. It's new. I'm getting a lot of new things that happen to me for my career, in my career right now. Yeah. So it's kind of like it's you know, you got
overwhelming a little bit?
In a good way. You know what I mean? Because there's a lot of artists that would kill for this little attention I'm getting right now. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, so I'm grateful, man. But it's a process to trying to find a way to balance your personal life and all the new attention you getting and people calling you, and you know what I mean? Like, it's a good thing. Like I said, it's great. But you know, you gotta adjust to these new things, man. You can't just go to a new job or get a promotion and go in and act like you've been knowing the shit. You know, you just got promoted. So you gotta adjust to that position and find your ways around. So that's what it is, man. It's just it's new. You feel me? It's a good new thing for me. And I'm just, man, I'm blessed, man. I'm just gonna keep the pen to the pad and keep progressing, man. The world is one big network, bro.
Yes, sir.
So I'm just trying to
they say new levels come with new devils.
That's it. You know, so it's just about finding that balance, man. Sitting and being comfortable at your new position.
Yeah. So speaking of new things, so you did the overseas tour with Apollo for the cost of living.
Shout out to my brother Apollo Brown and Tim and the Mind Feeders.
So that was your first overseas tour, right?
Yeah.
So like, can you talk about that experience, man? Like what it was like the places you went, like the people, how they received you, you know what I'm saying, like the different environments. Like, just talk about that whole experience.
Man, going overseas it changed me. You know what I mean? It changed the way I view music, the way I make music. It changed the way I approach my business, and especially from being around professionals like the Mind Feeders and Apollo. They so professional. You have to leave with pieces of what they do. Mm-hmm. You know, they've been consistently doing this for 15 years right now. Okay. So you have to, it's a blessing to even be there. But to just go over there and touch the soil and become part of that 1%, they say. You know, you go over there, you touch the people, and it's a very surreal feeling, simply because, man, you're so far from the crib, and you adjusting to how these people live, and all they want to do is come listen to good hip hop. And Apollo told me, one of his disclaimers was, you know, they just want to hear you. They just want to hear you. It don't matter what you're wearing. Right. You know, it don't matter. You can go out that motherfucker with no shoes on. He performed in a garbage bag before. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter what you're wearing. You don't have
Wait. You're not going to just skip past that. What?
He said he performed and he threw on a garbage bag and performed in a garbage bag.
That's crazy.
On stage, and they rocked it like he had on motherfucking Louis Vuitton. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It don't matter what you're wearing. It don't matter how you look. If you're dope, you're dope. They just want to come have a good time with you. They really love the music. And man, quick story, man. We were this last time, the second run when we were in Paris. That was a bucket list thing for me. I wanted to go perform in Paris. I wanted to go to Italy. So after the show in Paris, like, the hotel was across the street. Okay. Hotel across the street. They have the open concept windows where you just open it up and ain't no screen.
The
whole motherfucking Spider-Man could come jumping at anything could come through the window. Nothing is blocking. You know what I'm saying? So it was pitch black out there. I just had done the show. Went back to the room, laid in my bed. It was like a bar next to the venue, and I just heard the people out there having a good time, and they were saying my name and shit.
Really?
They were saying our name. You know, talking about the show. They were having a good time. They didn't know I was was listening, or my hotel was even that close.
Right.
But
I would have went down. I would have went down to the people.
Nah, I mean, I thought about it, but I just was in the moment of just listening to them chat. It was like chatter, but you could hear them saying certain people say my name and Apollo's name, and it was easy to spot it that they were talking about the show.
Right.
And that was a great feeling, man. That was probably one of the best feelings of being over there, hearing these people talk about it and inviting kids up on the stage. You in Paris, in other cities, and some of these kids, this was their first concert. You get what I'm saying? So you up here for an hour, and this kid ain't gonna ever forget who you are.
Yeah.
I brought him up on stage in several shows. I performed with a baby in Italy. The baby was on. I got a picture with the baby, so on the stage with the mic. That's priceless. And one of the kids I brought on stage in Paris the first time, I brought him on the last time because he came back and I noticed him. He was in the same spot, and that get him joy, man. You know, some artists go over there and they nobody's better than anybody, man. We all trying to get to the next level. And we all trying to progress, but over the food.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Yeah. I knew you was getting to the food.
What the food was looking like.
Listen, man. The food in Italy. Yeah.
I've heard.
I took pictures, bro. It's fresh. It's just hella fresh. Nothing. It's just fresh, and it's made fresh to eat.
Yeah.
They don't use no seasoning. It's all oils and man, listen, I got pictures of that. Man, listen, it's one spot I got to go back every time. And in Berlin, man, listen, the food is amazing.
It tastes different out there.
It tastes different. In Paris, man, I ate something. It wasn't even the food wasn't bad. I was just eating like shit. You know what I'm saying? I was eating crepe. I had a Nutella crepe for the first time, and just had vodka at the show.
Crepes is my shit. Nigga snooze on fuck a pancake. Nigga. Give me a crepe.
A spot that make crepe burgers, and man, it's somewhere in Paris.
Wait.
They make crepe cheeseburgers.
Hold on, you gotta explain this to
Listen,
me.
I think we had a crepe. I had a crepe cheeseburger and a Nutella crepe, and I had just got through drinking vodka at the show, perform. Probably, man. Listen, man. I was having fun, but the next day we had to drive 8 hours.
That sounds like a bad idea.
My stomach was hurting like a motherfucker, bro. I had to, man. Pull over now. What? 3 times, bro. I was laid out in the back seat.
Damn.
I had to go to sleep early that night. I had to, man. Listen, I took the meds. I went out, and it was crazy, but.
But
Paris,
I love it. You over there, you want to try different things, and some things is good, and some things is...
I'm a foodie.
You know, exactly.
I'm a foodie.
Anybody from Chicago is a foodie.
I'm a foodie.
And you know what's crazy? Because a lot of this has been circulating around now. I've been like talking about this for years, man. It's like the food over there in other places is just like, it's going to be different. Because there's so much shit that we eat here that's like illegal in other countries, like the shit they put in our food here is illegal.
They keep us in the hospital so they can make money off the medical experience.
All the dyes and shit and other things they put. So it's like it's kind of good to go other places that's outside the country and eat the food. You know what I'm saying?
Great.
Like, yeah, man.
Great.
So that's I've never gone to Italy. I want like Italy, Greece, the whole Mediterranean region is some shit I definitely want to explore.
That's on my bucket list. See, it's on my bucket list. I want to go out there for like 3 weeks.
I want to go to Greece where the houses is on the hill. You know what I'm saying? And you could just
all that shit
live in one.
My older sister, she goes there like every other year. There's some type of cruise they go on. It's like a 2.5 week cruise, and it goes to different islands, and you spend like 3 or 4 days at one spot.
Dope.
3 or 4 days at another spot. And she tells me all the time, she's like, bro, it's not that expensive.
It's not.
Like, it's not. And she like, I get it. You don't like to be on a cruise ship, but she like, you got everything you want. Like, you get everything you want.
You forget you on the ship.
Yeah.
You ever been on a cruise?
No.
Man, listen.
I'm worried about a cruise.
I was on that motherfucker playing Family Feud in the club. This was 2007. I was much younger. But I was on that motherfucker eating paninis all night. They all you can eat. You know what I'm saying? It was fun. It was fun. It was definitely, you should definitely consider going on a cruise. You forget you on the ship. You forget you on it.
Yeah, yeah. So what? While you was out there, did you connect with any other music heads out there, like producers? Did you go to the vinyl shops out there? Did you like get a chance to explore the city a little bit?
We didn't have much time to explore because unless we had an off day the next day, and each run we only had one off day.
Okay.
So we'll go there and
that's basically like a travel day.
Yeah, travel day. Go to the cities and eat for sure. I gotta eat no matter where I go. I gotta eat.
Right.
And I gotta eat good.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Have to, but go to the places. Go to your room. Sound check. So the time is it was very limited. But I did connect with some musicians out there. It's too many to name. You know what I'm saying? Too many to name. But I did connect with some musicians out there. This cat, he's out in Italy. He was signed to like Warner. I did the very last show off the last run with him. And he's like a Nipsey in Italy. He looked like him. You know what I'm saying? So
crazy.
Johnny Marsala. I think I don't want to fuck bro name up.
Yeah.
But he dope. You know what I'm saying? He got that shit. And we gonna do some music together. It's a chick out there that was freestyling at a show. I'm bad with names, man. So they know who they are.
I mean, but you, like you said, you at the verge of what every artist look for, right? Every artist, they come into the game, and then after a few years, they get that bubbling, and then they get a tour, and then you getting phone calls from people. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You might wake up, Pete Rock might hit you up like, yo, ran across your joint. Premo might hit you up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You just never know. It's like a whole different world that opened up.
I sent it to Premo.
That's what. So didn't Premo shout you out or some shit? Yeah. I seen that.
Yeah. I emailed Premo the album. I don't know if he checked it or not. Shit, but
that's dope.
He got that motherfucker. It says send.
Yeah, but like before, like on the cost of living side, didn't Premo?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's why.
He came to Dorian's.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Right.
It's dope, man. How some of the legends that I grew up listening to, like Premo, inspire me. Moment of Truth. That album is the album to make me say, this is how I want my music to sound.
Yeah.
The samples, the scratches, the drums. It was mixed beautifully. That's the album, and he's on it. He's one half of that creation. So for him to know who I am and can respond to a DM, and man, it's a blessing, man.
Yeah.
It just goes to say, I've been working hard.
Yeah, it's consistency.
Been working hard, man. So
when you're an artist, and I think I posted this on Threads the other day. I was like, I get artists all the time sending me shit because they think I'm just sending to big homie. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I just be like, bro, like,
it don't work like that.
It don't work like that because it's no consistency.
Don't work like that.
Like, it's no, like, you go out there, you make a club record, you make another club record, you make another club record, but what about you?
It gets to the point, man, artists has to know there's no such thing as putting me on.
Right.
There's no such thing as put me on. You feel me?
Right.
You
There's no such thing as somebody putting you on. You gonna work to get in that position, or you gonna work to be in the rooms and network with people. Nobody gonna put you on. It's never happened in anything. You get what I'm saying? You have to play the sport.
Right.
There's no such thing as putting me on. So, how long we been knowing each other?
Over 10 years almost.
Have you ever heard me even mention your brother name to you?
Nope. And every time I play the shit, he be like, "What you listening to?" I'm like, "I'm listening to Philmoore Greene." He be like, "Oh, that shit cold."
I never mentioned his brother.
Right.
So, man, ain't nobody gonna put you on, man. Like you gonna put yourself on. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying? Nobody gonna put you on. People gotta understand that, and people don't owe you nothing. People don't owe you nothing, man. Yeah. People don't owe you nothing.
Like I've watched a lot of DJs, and they say just consistency. Yeah. If they see an artist keep doing what they're doing and just grinding it out,
man, bro,
then they'll reach out like, yo, I like what you're doing. Man, like, let's do something together. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's just, as long as it's in the same lane that I'm in.
Man, bro, it has to be.
It got to be that. And I get a lot of auto-tune, Lil Durk, Herbo rapping ass niggas. I be like, bro, I'm sorry. Yeah. This one girl, she got mad at me because I follow her on IG, and she came out with a single. She like, yo, you didn't even share it. I'm like, yo, I don't.
Am I obligated to share this?
Yeah, no. Yeah. I literally told her, like, I like what you're saying on the record, but I don't like the record. Yeah. And I don't post nothing that I don't like.
Right.
I don't want to come off phony like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not the jump on the bandwagon ass nigga. Like, if I like it, I will share it and I will post it and I will shout you out. But if I don't like it, I'll be like, yo, keep doing what you're doing.
Keep doing what you're doing. Nobody
you'll
owe
get
you
better.
anything.
Yeah, you may come out with a record. I'll be like, yo, that shit hard.
They don't owe you anything. You got to work your way to where you want to be.
Yeah.
If you don't put in the work, ain't nobody finna come knocking at your door. You dope. Come, let's go. It don't work that way, man.
And even sometimes, man, the people that are dope and be consistent with it, and it's still, for whatever reason, may not happen. Like you say, it's not nobody is obligated to put you on.
Nobody.
Just because you doing stuff.
Nobody.
You know what I'm saying? Just because you may think you're talented, or you may actually be talented, right? But it's just, sometimes, man, it's like preparation and opportunity.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, some people may fall into it where they might get an opportunity.
Man, bro.
And some people may not.
No blaspheme, but it was, in that era, I'm sure it was a motherfucker that'll serve Jordan.
Oh, yeah.
That'll serve Jordan.
Yeah.
Yeah. On and one tape type shit. Like,
just like what Jadakiss said, why is a nigga up north hard to Jordan and didn't get that break? You know what I'm saying?
Like, you gotta, whatever happened along the way, Jordan put himself on.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, he did it. Like, you gotta put yourself in that position.
Even now, in the music industry now, there is no music industry to me. Like, there's no major labels.
I say this way before we go.
Yeah.
Everybody need a team and need help.
Absolutely.
You can't. You don't get to where you're going alone.
Yeah.
You feel me? Everybody need a team. Whether it's 2-3 people, whether it's 50 people, everybody need a team.
Yeah.
You need guys around you, people around you that love what you do and love you as a person, and you can trust them. Shout out to I ain't gonna even say my team, my bros. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're a team.
Where I was going with that it's just that, like, nowadays,
I have to clear that up.
Nowadays, you don't need a label. Like, if you're more
the old model was dead.
The old model was dead. Like, there's no A&Rs. There's nobody going to radio station working your record, because now the radio stations, they got their records they need to play by these artists.
And there's really only a few radio stations still
that will play whatever.
Yeah.
Or just even still, like, in existence. You know what I mean? Like, radio really isn't. So radio used to be the only way you could break a record, for real.
Yeah,
the only way.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, now it's like radio is, in some ways, it's like an afterthought.
Yeah.
Right? You know what I'm saying? It's like the internet, IG,
everything is
TikTok. You know what I'm saying?
Everything is right here in your hand.
Yeah.
Everything's right here in your hand. You can sit there and you can create a whole album and just share it. We had Mike Terror on here last year. That man, him and his crew came out with a single and a visual every day.
Every week.
For every week.
Every week.
Every week for a whole year.
52 weeks straight.
52 weeks every week.
And it wasn't no duds. It wasn't like they were just putting out some bullshit just to say we put it out. Like,
shout out Mike Terror.
Yeah.
But it's just the grind that I see with you and a few artists here in the city. They constantly on it. Like, I tell people, like, bro, just be consistent. If you be consistent and you build your fan base and you have a good team, you will always get that that notoriety. Like I remember watching the interview, we're watching the Little Brother documentary, and Big Pooh was like, "Bro, like I'm cool with where we at. I'm cool with making $5 to $10 a show because I'm doing maybe 100 shows out the year. You feel what I'm saying? Like, as long as my family is cool and I can go on vacation when I want to, I can take care of my bills, don't have to worry about mortgage, my son's in college, I'm happy. I don't need the big-ass yacht. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm doing what I love to do. And I feel a lot of people don't do what they don't do it for the love. They do it for the check.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
And that's why I fuck with you and I fuck with a lot of other artists. Y'all out here doing it because you love music.
So, but along those lines, like you have been doing it for a long time.
Yeah, been doing it for free more than I've been, longer than I've been getting paid for.
Right, that's what I'm saying. So what keeps that fire going for you?
Honestly, man, it's gonna sound cliche, but it's therapy to me.
Yeah,
you know, music is so therapeutic to me. This is my ultimate outlet. You know, I really don't do shit else. You know what I'm saying?
I can tell on the beats. Yeah,
I love cinematography.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I can tell you certain things about movies as we're watching it.
Yeah.
You know, I love cinematography, but I'm not a movie buff. It's music, bro. Like, I love music. Music is my ultimate outlet. So that's what keeps me going. And the love from the people. You know, it's gratifying to hear someone listen to what I created from my own brain and it give them a reaction. You know, that it's no feeling like that. It's like a drug. You want that feeling every time. We were sitting here listening to the Grand Design and I felt energy. You know what I mean? Because I felt that y'all were receiving the music in a great way.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So it's nothing more gratifying than that. And I've been listening to and holding so close to me for so long and not letting it's a secret.
Right.
Now I can let people hear it.
Yeah.
And that's every album.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that shit keep me going.
So like in terms of the creative process, you know what I'm saying? Like, so when you started like creating this album, so what vibe, what really put you in the mind state of like, okay, this is where we going, this is the direction we going. Like what did you set out to like accomplish with this one?
Well, I think as far as I can remember, because we've been working on this one for like a year.
Okay.
There's been a lot of shit transpire over the past 2-3 years. So it's been, you know, I had to get motivated again. You know what I'm saying? I took a nice break for a while and just dealt with life.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? But I had to get motivated all over again. And then when it was that time, I'm a very self-motivated person. You ain't really got to push me to go
Right.
and try to be the best. I'm going to push myself. I'm going to see myself for there in my head. And first. But it came from I called Chuck one day, Chuck and Hadi. I called him one day. I was like, man, we got to put Money Over Vegas out this year.
Okay.
So we like to theme our albums around things. We we like to make it like you was just alluding to, Third World City. It's about it's a story. You know, how can we create an album to put this song on there and it not be last or a bonus track?
Right.
Okay, we're gonna give them everything all around the table. We're gonna give them a smorgasbord of styles.
Okay.
For them to eat up in the mind. You get what I'm saying? So Money Over Vegas is like track number 4, I believe. Track 4 or 5 or something like that. Or top 7, first half of the album. So we kind of like themed it around that, and we had people call in and give me my flowers, and that's why you get the artwork has floral on it. You know, it's very bright, but it's also
Gritty.
You get what I'm saying? You turn to the back. That's the crib I grew up in. The back, that's the crib my brother grew up in, who's no longer with us.
Okay.
So it's like we went back to the neighborhood. Well, not back to the neighborhood. We went to the neighborhood and shot that. The kids are my homie's kids. You get what I'm saying? My homie that I grew up with them.
Yeah.
And we paid the shorties. Nice. It ain't like we came and say, man, here comes we paid them. So Grand Design, it was just all about bringing it back to the essence, man. We wanted to make sure, and to really answer your question, I've been giving you nothing but introspective raps my whole career.
Yeah.
Nothing but introspective raps my whole career. But this one, we wanted to give you some everything. We wanted to get braggadocious. Yeah. We wanted to make you want to go to the club in my way.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Yeah. We wanted to make you sit back and listen and say, damn, you know what I'm saying? Like, give you every part of hip-hop we grew up listening to. So that's what motivated it to be like it is. That was the thought going into the Grand Design.
That was dope, man.
You know what I'm saying? Thank you.
Yeah, get a clap it up for that shit. God damn.
Well, I feel like based on what I heard, I think you accomplished what you set out to do.
Yeah, thank you, bro.
You know
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, because like I said, from the samples to the scratches to the beats hidden in where they're hidden, it's a headbanger, bro.
Thank you. And every feature on there, I sent the song with my verse already on it.
Okay.
Some of these motherfucking artists said, man, I'm going to just send you the one with the hook.
Yeah.
Do what you do.
Yeah.
I sent my verse attached.
Yeah. Hey, you know, some artists be like that. Somebody like, oh, damn, this nigga just got.
So let me ask you a question based off of that.
Uh-huh.
I was watching 7 a.m. in Brooklyn, 7 p.m. in Brooklyn. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
With Mello and
I love that show.
Mero. Yeah.
I love that show.
Hey, Mero's some motherfucking funny, man. And him and Mello, like kind of the way they play off each other, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they do a great job.
Oh yeah, it's really dope. It's really dope. So I saw Fabulous was on there.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
And he was talking about how, Fabulous, you know what I'm saying, like one of the best lyricists, king of punchlines, you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
But he was talking about how, like, people will like send him some shit, and then afterwards they say, like, they'll send him the beat, and then he'll send him his verse with the on it.
Yeah.
And then like they'll come back and later and tell him like, man, I heard your shit. I had to change my verse.
Man,
you know what I'm saying? So like, has that ever happened to you? Like,
hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Motherfucker from here.
Yeah.
Nigga from here, man. Salute my homie. It's one of the, man, he an OG in this shit, man. I'm gonna get this motherfucker back. Man, listen, man, ain't no back, but when he hit that mic, man.